Hi guys, welcome to this video. You, the beautiful people, my friends. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, noon, night, wherever it is in the world that you're watching from. So today, this video, what I wanted to talk about was an interesting topic of conversation, which is Neuralink. Now, Elon Musk has been in the news with Neuralink. You know, they've successfully put that chip into a human brain, and the patient is now recovering. And there's a lot of hype going on around this, a lot of positive talk, a lot of negative talk. And I just wanted to give you my input on it and what I think of it. Now, growing up, I used to watch a lot of films like Terminator, RoboCop, Predator, all of that sort of stuff. And the slogan for RoboCop, not the rubbish RoboCop, which was the remake, I'm talking the original RoboCop, which was done in the 80s. And the slogan was part human, part machine, all cop. And you know, this is transhumanism, where they're trying to infuse humans with AI, and this is just the beginning of it. And I know that a lot of us have probably seen those things where people get a little chip in their wrist and they scan things in a supermarket, and everyone's like, wow, that's so cool. I mean, even if someone has surgery and they get a steel plate put into them, people get really excited about that, and they're like, wow, look at me, I'm the bionic man or the bionic woman, because I've got a piece of steel with some screws in me and stuff like that. And you know, it is cool, but when you start putting technology into people, I mean, the first thing that I thought was, well, what if that thing gets hacked? You know, there's a lot of cybercrime on the rise, cyber attacks. Now, it's a great thing, you know, Neuralink. If they say what it does, you know, if it can help disabled people, if there's people that have disabilities and it helps them, you know, if it helps blind people to see, deaf people to hear, people that can't walk to walk, and you know, if people can't talk, if it helps them to communicate and stuff, that is fantastic. But what happens when that thing gets into the wrong hands? What if it gets hacked? And what if AI is controlling things and AI gets a hold of that chip? Now, all of a sudden, that human could potentially be controlled just like a robot. So the human is no longer human. The human has become a drone, has become a droid. And what happens if governments want to take control? Because we know governments like to control everything, like Billy Big Balls. That's what they do. They're into control, they're into manipulation, they're into making sure that we don't break out of their system. So it's worth having a look into Neuralink, you know, and these technologies that they're bringing, and what's coming down the line. Because when you start going down that route, like I said, this is just the beginning. When you start going down the route of putting pieces of computers into people, ultimately it can only lead to catastrophe. Catastrophe. I can't remember the word. To a bad thing. It can only lead to a bad thing. So yeah, I mean, what are your views and opinions on this? What do you guys think? I mean, from my standpoint, I think it's a bad idea. I think it's good for the people that need it, but if it does get into the wrong hands, then yeah, they're doomed. So that was all, guys. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful day, noon, night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you soon.